And the last recording also I sent. Okay. Okay. Now see here. I want to creating a one user ID. Okay. So how to restrict the particular user ID? So I want to get a full authorization. How to provide a full authorization for this guy? So you can providing as a SAP
SAP
underscore.
all.
What is this? This is the profile. I put it again here. Profile two types is one is a single profile, one is a
Composite.
composite profile. Where we create the composite profile, in SU02 you can create the profile. Okay, sir, you can restrict one user. You want to restrict it. So you're taking as a profile concept is now. I want to restrict the entire system, not particular client. Okay, suppose in 800 client number 800. So you have totally 1,000 users will be there. Okay, even client number 100 will be have 200 users will be there. Okay, client number 300 around 4,000 like 14 for 1,500 users will be there. Anyone I know that I don't know that. So I want to restricting as entire application server. So single user requesting as a profile concept, like you will get the full authorization. Even so, how to restrict a user? So you can go for configure the new role, like new single profile. Through profile, you can restrict in profile consist of profile consist of authorization
A
classes,
class and all.
authorization object,
Okay.
authorization. Okay, authorization object, authorization is a authorization fields. Okay, authorization values. Okay, so like you can restrict authorization values. Okay, so this will. So by using as a profile, you can restricting as a particular user ID based on the classes object. Now my requirement is I want to changing as a like I want to restricting entire system, not single user ID. For example, uh, so when I have to go for login screen, okay, when I create the password, what is the password maximal length? What a password maximum length? For example, suppose you want to go for SU01. Okay, so you want to creating as a one user ID. Okay, one user ID. What is the password? So what is the password you have to give the minimum 6 letters. Password is
Six
minimum
letter.
6. So suppose I want to give you the less than 5, you can give it. So password is minimum 6. Why you want to go for 6? Why you go for minimum 6? Why don't you go for 8?
8.
Why don't you go for 10? Why don't you go for 12? It's a company requirement. That's okay, fine. And maximum, what is the maximum? Are 40, are 100, 50, 60, 70 as per the client requirement. How to set this? Okay, how to restrict
Parameters.
your password? Okay, even this is the first requirement. Again, suppose my password length is totally 8 letters. Again, it will be on because it's very strong. So it should be on one uppercase, okay, one lowercase, one alphabet, one numeric. So how to give this? For example, in password, I want to go for password. I forget the password. And then what happened? So my previous password, just I click on it. It means you want to go for STG, just click on change button. Okay, then what happened? I'm giving the same previous password, old password. And then what happened? India, suppose previous password is India123. You just click on forget the password. Again, I'm re-entering the same password, India123. Then what happened?
It's showing as a repeative password, not allowed.
Repeat password is not allowed. But here you got to get at least one character or two different from old password to new password like that. How to do?
Yes, yes.
Okay, even
Parameter
so.
setting.
So again, the concept is parameters. Okay, fine. And even I say so maximum length of the like password history. So every 90 days I say user will be expired. Why? Because the password will be given only 90 days. Okay. Even
Right.
every
Right.
60 days compulsory. Every 60 days is corporate rule. Every 60 days. So every 60 days you can change the password because of user security reasons. Okay. Every 60 days you can change like your ATM pin number or in the ATM. Why do like internet banking? Every 3 months you can compulsory change. Otherwise, what happen? Hackers will be going and based on so this is also same. These are how to restrict this all. Okay, and even for example, I'm typing as a password wrong. How many times you want to type in the password wrong? Login
Three,
fails.
three,
So by default is 5 items.
4 to 5.
Okay, and then what happened? User was is log. Why go for 5 items or why go for 6 items? Why don't go for 7 items? Why don't
Because
go for
parameter
100
setting is only
items?
for 5.
Why go for this? This is not requirement, so why you want to go for that? Even suppose I am typing as a password wrong for 3 times, automatically what happened? The GUI is closed. Why the GUI session is closed? Okay. Even for example, okay, login is paying. For example, the user is log. I'm typing as a suppose I'm logging in internet banking. I'm typing as a 3 times password, right? Automatically my account is there. So after 24 hours or 48, what happens? Automatically next day the password is automatically reset. Like suppose you're internet banking, you're typing as any internet banking 3 times wrong. What happened? Automatically the password will be what happened? User will be logged. But next day at 12 o'clock, at my midnight 12 o'clock, automatically the password is unlocking. How to do this? Okay, password automatically unlock. Okay, so these all what with this all concept, the answer is only one thing, that is called as a login settings. Okay, login setting is called as a login parameters. As a security consultant, so when you do implementation project, compulsory you can do the login parameters. So you can do it. Okay, that's okay. By default, you are getting something. What we do? Even when you go for maximum number of work process, even basis concerns also you can do this. Like maximum number of dialog work process, maximum number of background work process, macros number of spool work process, maximum number of NQ work process. Everything will be basis consultant. But as a security consultant, you want to know the only login parameter. Even when you go for login screen, what the by default client number you're getting? You're getting as a client number 800. Why are you getting as a client number 800? Why didn't go for 100? Why didn't go for 200? Why didn't go for 300? Okay? Why don't go for so
Because we
alpha? What is
configure
that
only
client?
for 800. Yeah,
Yeah.
we
By
configure
default,
only 800.
so training system is 800, but if you go for license version, by default is 001. Okay, so how to
Mm.
change this client number as per the client requirement? Okay, so how do this
Right.
all questions? The answer is only one thing, that is called as a. So already we discussed last class how to restrict the illegal passwords. How to restrict illegal passwords? Illegal passwords, fancy numbers will be seen. So now here, so this is my requirement. So how to go for this requirement is nothing but again, sir, I want to restricting as a single user. You can using as a profile concept. Like I want to restrict as an entire system. So you can using as a system profile. So what is the meaning of system profile is nothing but when installing as SAP software. Okay, when installing as SAP software, by default SAP delivered by some default settings. So by default, you're getting some settings from this. How to get is the format of profile parameters. Okay, so SAP delivered software with there some by default setting for its all profile parameter. Those all profile can be editing. So can be editing or adding a new parameter by adjusting as a value of existing as per our business requirement, as per the client requirement. So this is called as a profile parameter. Profile parameter is nothing but so by default settings. So SAP delivered by default settings. Okay, what is the privacy? Okay, what is the by default settings is nothing but okay. So by default, how many times? By default, you're getting the setting in the format of three profile. What is three profile is nothing but default profile, instance profile, startup profile. So, okay. So why you want to go for startup profile? Why you want to go for instance profile? Sir, only one profile is enough. Why you want to go for three profile? Again, if you do any changes which will affect to the entire system, you can applying as a default profile. Okay, so when you applying any changes, you're applying only particular instance, like instance number 00, instance number 01, instance number 02, only particular instance. You can select the instance profile. Means it's a globally. Means it is a locally. Startup profile. What the purpose of startup profile is nothing but startup profile consists of all startup exe file, like database exe file, application exe file. So everything, every exe file will be having as a startup profile. There is no use of startup profile now. We have only uses of dial data, sorry, default profile and instance profile. What a default profile here? Default profile is nothing but overall. If you do any changes, it will affect the entire system. It's nothing but globally. Everybody will be affected. Or suppose I want to restrict as a particular instance, you can go for instance profile. What we call that profile is called as a locally. Okay, clear?
Okay. Hmm.
Yes.
Clear.
So this is the so now here, sir, how to do this profiles and what is the purpose of startup profile? What is the purpose of
Start up
startup
the
profile?
system.
So startup
Hmm.
profile is nothing but so you can get it. So startup profile will be having is getting as a you want to start the database and stop the database and
Hmm.
start the applicant server, start the central instance and start the dialog instant database. Everything will be all startup exe files will be having as a startup profile. Okay. Now based on their requirement, you can change. So before you want to change it, so I want to importing them. This is a listen
Sir,
again. We
can
are asking what is the difference between the
hmm.
system profile and user profile is nothing but okay. System profile is nothing but to do any changes will affect the remaining overall system. What is the meaning of user profile? It will affect only a particular system. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, sir, this is user.
Right,
Now
sir.
again, system user profiles are two types. What is user profiles? Two type here. One is a single profile. One is a composite profile. When you go for system profile, the profiles can be divided totally three types. What are those here? One is for what is it? One is for system default profile. One
De-
is instance profile. One is
Default
a startup
profile,
profile.
instant profile, sir.
Okay,
Yeah,
based on the
and
requirement.
we are only using the yeah, and currently we are only using default and instance profile, and a startup is for profile is only for the database and application
Only
start and
startup
stop,
or trading
and
purpose you can use this.
instance profile is for the specific instance, up and specific
Database
instance,
drop
right?
and everything. The
And
database start is up.
locally, for and default is globally.
Yes. Okay. So now you can do
Mhm.
the practical session how to do the changes before you want go. So first of all, so this is actually post installation step can be do the basis consultant. So now share the screen. Please share the screen.
Sir, can I ask you one thing?
Yeah, tell me, tell me.
This is not professional. This is a personal.
Which one?
This is not professional. This is a personal level. I'm asking.
No, no, it's a profession.
No, no, I'm asking something personally.
Which one? Okay, okay, personal. Okay, tell me, tell me.
Okay, tell me one thing. What is the job and responsibility of SAP security? If somebody has joined as in Accenture, somebody has joined as a associate manager for SAP
Associate man,
security.
team in position.
Huh?
Okay,
So,
so team
so
lead
what?
position is nothing but you want to know the overall securities. He's a multitasking guy. So what is the responsibility is nothing but he is a approver and he is a in SAP GRC he is acting as minimum the access controller. In access control you want to know the minimum four controllers. ARA, ARM, BRM, and EAM. So you want those, you can
Mhm.
handle this. And coming to security consultant, so you want to check associate manager, you want to checking as each and everything. For example, an associate manager will be hired depending on the project minimum 6 to 8 members will be having under as associate management like level L1 and L2 team. L1 is nothing but less than 3 years experience is called as a L1 team. L2 is nothing but so more than like so L1 guys what we do suppose you want to any problem is getting like a user log the tickets is go for L1 guys and L2 guys are without is a medium level tickets. Okay, within fraction of second, like within less than 8 hours, you can troubleshoot the problem. Okay, suppose now we are a SME, like you're associate manager. Within 2 hours, you can troubleshooting without you using as a Google because we have a lot of knowledge from this. Okay, so you want to monitoring at the end of the day, daily those are project navigation. You can trace it and you can submit to a team lead. Okay, this is the
Okay.
associate manager can be doing as an essential company because it's a multitasking is compulsory from Accenture. Okay,
Okay. So managing the team and also
as well
troubleshoot
as
the
a
issues.
troubleshooting, like your SME, matter expert. Once you are to up to this position, after that you can go for directly team lead position. Okay,
Okay.
L1
So
team,
means
L1 two.
if it
Under review, you have got an
as
areas of you can go for L1, L2 team is there.
okay, so associate manager, then after there is a direct manager position, right?
Yes, yes,
Associate manager equal to team lead.
yes.
Okay. And what kind of issue will persist for
Maxima
majorly
you're
for
getting as a SOD issues, like SOD manager can getting as a SOD issues and approval issues. You are the approver. You want to create any user IDs from SAP backend system like RZ10 system. You are the approver. For example, anyone joining to our company, so you are like a team level, like user creation is there, like a L1 guys are creating user ID, but those are forwarding mail to you. Sir, please check that this user ID, you have any risk is available or not. So once you want to give the approval, then I want to give the this user credential to that you particular consultant. So you want to give the approval, you want checking as overall risk analysis, then you're checking any risk is there, you can check it there, and any password expiration, anything is available. So everything you're checking as detail, then you were taking it like that's why real time you want to create a user, you take minimum 2 to 3 hours to be take for user creation only. And you
Right.
can providing as a documentation for project team and everyday tracing your kind of formatting very high lead.
Documentation creation is also part of
Yes,
associate manager
assistant
only. Yeah.
manager only because they were a subject
So
expecting. Yeah.
what kind of documentation it is?
Like any talk like any project implementation project is going on, so you can go for implementation topic like what is the naming convention, whatever company roles and responsibilities. Just now I discussed no, what naming convention starting a letter, suppose password policy. You said the minimum every 90 days, sorry, every 60 days compulsory you want to change the password. The dialogue is in 90 days, that is everything is prepared with only you only, you can prepare this document from. Already I shared this document to you, already you can check that once.
Which one?
Already I've shared it. Once I make a project, I will show that what type of document you have to click it. Already shared in your mail ID for
Can you also share? Can you do me a favor, please? Can you please do me the what type of issues resolved by associate
already I
manager
shared
and what kind of issue?
the SSOD. So see here, this is the documentation. So this is the access and password your company documentation. Any implementation project is going on, you can preparing it this document. See here, So each and every client, the policies is different. Okay, but
No, no. This
forward is
document I have not received. I
here.
have not received this document.
See here, what happened? Password security, project information security. No, but like you want to do everything. So you want like everybody join into this project can forward this document to everybody. What is the development client? What is the quality client? And about this is the password side. Just now we discussed now. Okay. Keep the password is confidential. So requirement is deliberation and comment. Next one here. So change the password whenever there is any indication of possible password compression. Password minimum length characters. Okay. So password of minimum length of the 15 characters in between can provide the user ID in the password. So select the password when it is possible. Change the password at a required interval to avoiding as a recurring at every 90 days life cycle. Okay. So more progress. So you want to change the fragment maximum 16 days onwards. Every 16 days. Okay. Change the password is
Can you please
so
can
this
you
is
please share all these documents?
yes. So you can prepare your documentation as per the requirement.
Okay.
Okay.
And if possible for you, you just share the documents and the type of issues will face, type of issue opened and how to resolve by the associate managers. If you have the list, if you do me a
Okay,
favor.
okay, I will share it. Okay, I will do that. Already get so what are the document is I can check in and but again I'm searching one more thing. Okay, that's it.
Thank you so much, though.
And even is it this documentation for roles and authorization? Okay, so this the kind of doing as a so majorly in you want to focusing as a GRC SODs because you are the SOD creation, you are the SOD participant. I will show the SOD and role matrix also once complete this. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, though. Sir, do you have the troubleshooting documents for associate managers?
Yeah, I have everything, but I am searching lot of things from the entire 1 terabyte is there. Keep searching on it. These are the
So
overall.
these type of issues are regular issues or what? For
Yeah, it's
associate
like
manager handling, these are.
previously I forward that is the regular issues. So you see her overall searching topic. It's the security point of view. Okay, SAP user information like You maintain the Excel sheet compulsory.
Anji.
Okay, like commercial user IDs and finance user IDs. Okay, you can go for user measurement. Okay, every 90 days you can prepare the how many to see here. Expired user IDs and users without expiration data. Okay, even you can maintain the
Uh,
finance data. Okay, here financial user IDs, commercial user IDs, other user IDs, brand one pass, and each and every password also, and authorization report also.
I think all these things are already there in system, right?
Yeah,
Already
already
in Accenture,
there,
right?
only access. You have an access. Only team leads will be having access from this because of if it changes will be like implementation project is you can forward this everything to you. Okay. Like if you have a lot of profile for everything. I will show you 1 second. I'll check it. Okay. Essentially, I'm
Okay,
not
sir.
checking everything one by one. Then only even a lot of updations. Okay, what we're doing. What is the role matrix? Okay, how to add a transition? What the policy you have to follow? Okay, everything you can prepare from as per the requirement.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So, basic. So,
So you will share me later on, no issues.
yeah.
Whatever the issues persist by and handled by the authorizations as associate manager, and what kind of documentation we need to prepare it in regular
Yes.
basis activities.
Okay, okay, fine.
Okay,
Okay,
okay, sir.
fine. Okay, now see here. So there will be people of us. If you any have any query, can mail in. You have to ping in Skype, no issues. I can support it. Okay.
And whenever I will go back to India, I will share you all the access related documentations and HANA related documentations, whatever I will prepare.
Okay, okay, fine, fine.
Because I'm not in India, actually, I'm using the company laptop or
Yeah,
for
already you told.
SAP. I'm yeah, friend laptop it is,
Okay, fine.
but I don't have anything.
Yeah.
Sir,
So
are
now
you able to see my screen?
yeah, go for RZ10.
Hmm.
Go for login screen. Open the login screen now.
Yeah, yeah, it's opening.
So when you log on, you're getting at the by default client number 800. Why are you getting as a 800 client? How are you getting this? Okay, this entire screen restriction. Okay.
Yes, sir. Because it's already configured in parameters now for 800
By
clients only.
default, it's getting as a some standard setting. You can customizing as per the client requirement.
As per
This can
client
be doing as every 6 months. You can do this compulsory. Password policies. You can do everything for changes. SSO, SSN. Login basis 30. I think your password is incorrect.
No, I think somebody changed or something.
Okay, okay.
Either we can go over the
Basis 30.
DDIC, no issues.
DDSC
We can
password
change
standard.
the.
I don't have for that one. Okay, go for.
No, I have.
Okay.
I will change the password of this user.
Already you change it.
No, no, no. I just change. I will change once again for this user because I forgot the password actually.
No.
So, or somebody has changed the password.
Okay. Okay, okay, fine. Okay, now go for
No, no. First, I will change the password. No,
next is zero.
SAP.
Okay, that's
No.
See here, why he is getting now? See here, choose the password at least by different password from old to new. This is also parameter setting.
Because yes, sir. Oh my goodness.
Minimum 10
Uh,
letters. Yeah,
New to okay
10 letters.
towards
Zero to anything. Your phone number,
one,
you can give
two,
that phone
three,
number is
four,
with that.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, finally.
Okay, now go for transaction code RZ10. You can write note an awful password. As a security concern, you can compulsory mental Excel sheet for preparing as a passwords from different user IDs.
Yes, sir. And we need to monitor when it will be expired.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now you
Yes,
want
sir.
first step 5 when you go for here, just go for just select the profile. Just select the profile, browse
No,
it.
this is a profile
Yeah, browse it, just
browser.
browse it. So actually, first time when you do it, like when fresh installation, you're getting as empty screen, like you don't getting as a profiles here. Okay, so at the time, what we'll do, I want importing as a SAP profile from SAP or like OS level to where we're installing in our operating system to application level. How to import it? Close this. Just assume when you do
Okay.
first time installation, you're getting as empty screen. At that time, what we'll do, you want to import the all profile. Close this, close this. Okay, then go for main menu utilities, utilities. Yes. Okay, import the profile parameter from of all active servers. Just click on OK button. Okay, now what happened? So here, what the profile is imported, default profiles is imported from the so and so part. Where the part? So your SAP software installing a D drive. The see the path. USR slash SAP slash SID slash profile. Default profile is imported. Next one is import instance profile is imported and startup profile is imported. Now once importing, you're getting as a by default, you're getting as some standard setting in the parameter. Each profile will be having some parameter. And where we see this parameters is nothing but go for transition code RZ11.
RZ11.
Yes, go for transition code RZ11.
Yep.
Okay, now just putting as a login star. Totally 40 parameters is a 45 parameters is a login star. Then browse it. Just click on browse option. Now we're getting as a overall parameter. So what happened?
No.
Login star.
So
No,
can I? No problem. No problem.
no, you're typing wrong. I think login star. Login star. Even now your enter button putting as a star. Not finding option. Can you go for browse option? You're entering button. That's why just login. Putting
No.
as a login star. Then click on F4. Shortcut to F4.
Uh,
What happened?
no, I think login star is not there.
Login. Putting as login. Login parameter only. Login.
Log on, it is there.
No.
Yes.
Login is not. Login only. Login is only. Use the like not capital letters. Use the small letters.
Okay. Login
Star.
star.
Yes. Browse it now. Login parameter. Go for static parameter. Now see this.
Yeah, failed to use a lock,
Okay.
minimum password differences. Yeah,
Okay. The first one and go for this sixth password. What is sixth password? Login slash disable underscore multiple underscore. What is this parameter?
multiple GUI login in case disable the login in case
Yes.
somebody has a wrong attempt.
Not rocket. Like same user ID
Multiple
multiple.
attempts.
Yeah. Same user ID can same user ID. Suppose you already log in SAP underscore all. Again you log in SAP underscore all. You are getting as a three data button. Continue with this login. Continue this login without termination terminate.
Yes.
For example, in real time you want to give this access, you have to pay the license. Actually, in my project, at that time, what happened? One security guy is disabled this. This is not disabled this password. Like it is not displayable. At that time, what happened by default is enabled is by default. When you're doing editing you're doing as editing. At the time, client is asking for to paying as around 3 lakhs for this because of why you are using
Per
as a
month.
multi. Yeah, in a editing parameter, this parameter is very important. You want to disable compulsory this parameter. Only one guy can be logged in at a time for same account. That is also one session.
But
Okay.
user-wise license now. In
Yeah,
case 10 user, 10 licenses.
yeah, that is only. For example, you have basis 13, I have basis 13, you all log in different system, I log in different system. Like only one user ID is enough now to maintain only one user ID you have to maintain overall system.
But
Na?
problem is all this login the tracking is there.
Yeah,
Somebody
tracking and
from
system
external
editing.
could
When
be
you're doing as a editing, like a SAP user editing, then he's asking. So why using as a why don't you disable this access? You don't inform to us. Then you want to paying as a 3 lakhs for this. This
Hmm.
parameters with the parameters is very important for the last. Okay, sir, why you want like how to enable and how to disable? Just select it and just click on the parameter.
Yeah.
OK button. Click on OK button. So just click on. I want to know by default value. What is by default value and current value? Below is there now. Short description. What is short description?
Yeah.
Disable the multiple SAP login with the same account. Okay, login value, changes parameter, all say information still okay. So by default value is 0, current value is 0, profile value is 0. Okay, so everything is in
Yes.
0. So now what is the value? I want to disable it. Okay, then what we just click on documentation. Just click on documentation. You want to know what are the values is the okay, I want to setting as a 1. Now see here, parameter description. Suppose you want to parameter value can setting as a 1. What happened? Multiple login is client, same client and same user is blocked by the system. Read the parameter description. Okay. So what the values is the parameter
Right.
only to do. One is boolean values 0 or either 1. So 0 is nothing but you are doing enable. 1 is nothing but block the system. Okay, from same account. Only one guy can be logged in at a time. Okay, how to do changes we'll discuss later. Close this. This is the user to
Now,
disable the multiple log on to the same. But next one, go for next parameter. Again login star. Again go back. Okay, again login star. Okay, again browse it. Okay, again next one. So second parameter, session end. Oh, sorry, next one. Auto unlock. What is the auto unlock password here? Next one, yeah, next one. What is that parameter contain? Just click on
auto
that
unlock.
parameter.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many days after how many days is automatic unlock? So just click on display. Like you want to give this. So enable the automatic unlock of the at user at midnight. By default, what is the value is there? 0 is not lock. So you want to putting as a value is 1. So now why is it 1? So I want to again go for documentation. Just click on documentation. Okay, you can read this. So suppose control the unlocking of users by using this. Suppose I want to set the parameters value is 1. What happened? Log that we are registered to due to fail and only can apply the same day as well automatically log. Okay, so click on how to do it. Just click on
Mm.
close button. Okay, this is the parameter. Next one, lock items, minimum value and maximum value. Again, login star. Again, browse it. Scroll down. Yes, yeah, that one. Above one, above one. Session end. So what is parameter? Okay, they click on display option. Now see here. So how much number of invalid items to automatically session name will be left. So what is the by default value? Minimum value is 1, maximum is 99. What
Three,
is the by
three,
default value? 3.
three,
Current
three.
value also
Yeah.
3 only. So how to change
Matlab,
this?
after three times, if I enter the wrong password, then it goes out.
Yes. Not log. Let's go
And
for
the same thing,
just session ending.
yeah, so the same thing happened. Live example I did, for SAP all, I entered three times wrong password.
Okay.
It's gone off.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. So now go again back. Log. Next one. User was log. Okay. So click on display. So see here what is the minimum value and maximum. Minimum is 1, maximum 19. And by
Five.
default value is 5. Now you are typing as a five times password wrong. Automatically what happened? That user is locked. Okay. So I can changing as a 7, you can changing as a 9 as per the requirement. Okay. Then go back.
Right. So
Make again login star. No, login star, login star. Browse it. Okay, again. So differ. What is the differ mean? Minimum underscore differ. What is that meaning? Already you get the face. So already you get the
minimum
specification.
password.
So old
Minimum
password
password.
to minimum, old password to new password. Like when you click on forget the password or change the password, at least
Yes.
previous
Yes.
partners know how much difference is. Again, minimum value and max value. Next one,
Yeah.
how many digits, how many letters,
Digits.
maximum
You must.
length.
Yeah.
Okay, lower LNG is nothing
Right.
but length. Okay,
Language.
lower case,
Length.
special character,
Uppercase.
uppercase, multiple logan. So everything one by one. Okay, now how
Got
to
it.
change
Got
this
it.
parameters? How to add this parameter? Here only display. You cannot do. Here you can know the minimum value and maximum value. Then after that, like the for RZ10. Close this. I want to changing any parameter right now. Okay. Then go for transaction code RZ10. Okay. Select the profile. Which profile you want to select? Either default or instance. So I want everything only instance profile. You can select instance profile. Suppose I'm selecting default profile. What happened? Entire system will be affected. Okay. So select the instance profile. Sir, two instances, which is our instance is first one only. That is correct.
ECC 62.
Because of host name is.
ECC.
Okay. Select the OK button. Okay. Now we're getting its version number. What is the meaning of version number here? Version number 14 is there.
Version
What do you
of
mean? 14 times profile parameters added. 14 times is changing. Suppose you know it's changing. So no need to change. 14 times are changing now. So now we are changing anything, you're getting as a 15. So like you do how many attempts you like how many times you change, that will be go for minimum value and maximum value. Okay? That is the version number.
yeah.
Now you're changing, you get the 15. Suppose I'm changing again a 16. Some other you can change in a number of parameters added, number of times you change, you're getting as a one by one as per the requirement. Again here, what is meaning of administration data? So administration, just click on administration, just click on the display button, display. Like where are you getting this profile? See the short description, what happened? How did the
Yeah.
profile is
Automatically
getting?
generated
Automatically
import
generated when you
profile.
putting the profile. And what are we getting as the wearing the profile? So the path, ESR slash SAP slash SID slash
Yes,
S slash profile. So the naming convention. Again, profile who has changed and who are changed below is a modification and activated by. Okay, only administration data. You cannot do any changes here. Then go back. Okay, again basic maintenance. Okay, like is memory concept. How much memory is like occupied and what is the NQ work process? Each and every how much memory is occupied. What is the system number, instance number, host name. Okay, how much memory is there? Here also you cannot do anything, just monitoring purpose only. Okay, then go for next one. Extended maintenance. Let's go back. So extended maintenance. Extended maintenance is that you can customizing as per the requirement. Just click on change button or display change. Again change it now here. Now instance profile will be having as overall. Now here maintain instance profile version number. These are all profiles parameters is there. So now I want to changing as a maximum length is minimum already maximum length is there. I want to changing as 8 letters. I want to adding as me a difference or anything. Just click on create the parameter. Already parameter is there. Just click on change the parameter. Now if the parameters is not there, then click on create the parameter. Just click on create parameter. So I want adding a new parameter. Just login star. Browse it again. So if I get the body will just log in and just login star and browse it. So okay, I want to changing as a password minimum difference, maximum differentiation. Login star, putting as a login star. You're getting as a overall.
Mm.
Only login star.
Yeah, it's there.
Login star only.
Mm.
Okay, remove the 500. Remove the 500. Go for sessions. Go for sessions. Okay, browse it. You want to change the value.
Mm.
Just login star. Change the value. Change again above an arrow mark is there. No? Arrow mark. Just click on the arrow mark. No, 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 no. That is a better. Okay, type manually login slash minimum underscore password underscore password. Type it manually. Password underscore. Everything is small letters only. Password underscore defer diff. Okay, this is a parameter. Now I want to change this value. By default is one is there. I want to minimum means minimum how many characters is different. So I want to give the minimum 2 characters. Just give the parameter value below. Where we check these values, RZ11 you can check it and come to here. Just click on copy option now. Just click on copy. Okay, now see here on substitute value. Standard value, what is our standard value is 1. Okay, below is getting. Okay, standard value is 1. Now again click on copy. Comment is nothing is there. Again click on one more time copy. Now who is getting as a what happened? Parameter, see the comment, what the comment is getting? Parameters created. Who is created? SAP underscore all. What the date here? 2017 09 2000 years. Just click on now. Parameters changes. Now here below status changes are made. Then go back. Okay, now see here. Parameters added. First parameters are okay, then go back. Okay, now
No.
click on S. Profile changes is done. Now again click on profile is not activated. Again click on save button. Okay, now activate is. Now he's asking now see what the version number? 15. Because I change this. Now read this.
The effect of activating a profile is simply that the profile is stored at operating system level C administration data. For the profile to take effect for a particular application server, you have to restart the application server.
What is the meaning that?
Activating the profile, we need to restart the application server
So yeah.
for changes reflections.
So if you do it or do you change anything, so it will be affecting like you suppose in a computer you want installing any software like Java or even you are installing as a changing your computer in compulsory. So how do they affect? You want to compulsory restart the server, then only effect will be taken.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
now
yes.
also you can
Everyone,
register
whatever
this.
the changes, upgrade or software installation, we need to restart the server for changes effect.
Yes. Well, that's why you want adding only one time for only one time restart. Every time restart is the server downtime is not required. That's where is okay. Compulsory only one time is enough. Okay, just click
Yes,
on OK button.
right.
So this is the way of you want to choose a profile parameter with the values. Okay, click on S. Okay. So this is the overview of to changing as a profile and profile parameter value is not completed again. Parameters can be divided into 2 types. One is for static parameter, one is dynamic parameter. Okay, the topic will be discussed tomorrow. Tomorrow only 5 minutes will be there. The static parameter and dynamic parameter. If we have, you can check.
Okay, sir. So tomorrow I will catch you by 4:30.
Okay, fine.